If you're lost, you can look, you will find me. Time after time. If you fall, I'll catch you, I'll be waiting. Time after time. What up, guys? Gangster Prankster here, bringing you the long-awaited, greatest. I was gonna kind of cut a Rock promo, but I can't do it like him. Anyways, the debut of my WWE 2K14 universe. Welcome to episode 1. I know you guys have been waiting very long and patiently for it. I appreciate it. We'll probably get into why I didn't start it earlier, later. But there are a lot of things to talk about. I actually have a list, but I don't even think the list is complete. I'm probably going to forget some stuff. So we're going to take a few minutes now to, cover all the stuff on the 2K14 side of things, rosters, champions, tag teams, all that kind of stuff. But first, I want to say thank you guys for all the support you guys showed for WWE 13 Universe. On the last couple shows and throughout the whole universe as a whole. It was a long journey, and we finally found the end, and we are on to our next journey, which is 2K14. So I hope you guys are excited. I hope you guys enjoyed the last 3 big pay-per-views that I did. I put a lot of effort into those, just, building up those stories and then finally having a conclusion to them. Well, not really a conclusion, because a lot of that stuff leads into 2K14. Like I said, we'll talk about that later. But yeah, I just want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and it's time for 2K14. So, of course, we're a couple months behind, but no worries about that. We're gonna start it, and it's gonna be awesome. So what do I want to talk about first? There's so much to talk about. So let's talk about the shows real quick. So the formula is pretty much going to be the same. We got WWE, then ECW, then TNA, and of course after 4 weeks we have a pay-per-view. Now, Unforgiven is not the first pay-per-view. It might be. I haven't decided. I haven't gone through all the pay-per-views that I wanted. I was writing out the list last night of all the pay-per-views that I wanted to do, and then I was kind of going in order. So I don't know if Unforgiven is going to be the first pay-per-view or not. It might or might not be. It was the first pay-per-view last year, so it might be the first pay-per-view again this year. We'll have to wait and see, but yeah, so I don't know right now. So yeah, like I said, WWE-ECW-TNA, very similar to what, well, it's exactly the same of what we did in 2K, or WWE 13. And I talked about before how I might do a 4th show, like a Superstars type show, and, it'll involve all the rosters. I haven't really decided if I want to do that yet, so I didn't add it to this. It might be something we do eventually. Right now I just want to focus on building the stories and carrying over the stories from WWE 13 into 2K14. So that's my main focus right now. We might add a 4th show eventually, and it'd be all the rosters on one show. So yeah, this is going to be it for now. And yeah, so next we have rivalries. I was thinking about doing the rivalry thing. I'm gonna do a rivalry. We're gonna set one up on the show today, and then we'll put it in here, and then we'll see how it turns out. But as for right now, no rivalries as of yet. So yeah, this is gonna be empty for now. What else do I want to talk about? Let's talk about the current champions going into our universe. Of course, Ryback is the WWE champion, and we ended up changing this championship. I wanted something new, and I really like this title, so we changed it to that. So Ryback's our WWE champion, Randy Orton is our Intercontinental champion, Santoshi is our WWE Tag Team champions, and of course, let's not forget, for WWE, we also have the Hardcore champion, and that is Shane McMahon. Sadly, we can't put him in the Diva slot, but yeah, let's not forget about him. So those are our champions for WWE. Let's move on to ECW. Of course, our ECW World Heavyweight Champion is Seth Rollins. He defeated Kevin Steen well, we got all new champions at Barely Legal. Of course, Seth Rollins defeated Kevin Steen for the world title. RVD won the TV title from Dean Ambrose, and he is now the TV champion. And the Dudley Boys won the ECW Tag Team Championships against the Briscoes at Barely Legal. So they are our new champions. And of course, on TNA, last but not least, we have the TNA World Heavyweight Champion Bret Hart, the X Division Champion Christopher Daniels, the TNA Tag Team Champions London and Kendrick, and of course, let's not forget the TNA TV Champion John Morrison. Again, sadly, I can't put him in the Diva slot, but that's whatever. Also, as you may notice, I changed the X Division title and the Tag Team Championships around. The X Division title used to be the light heavyweight title for WWF, and the the TNA Tag Team titles used to be the former WWE Tag Team titles. I ended up changing them to the WCW Tag Team titles. I just thought they looked better. And, of course, the X Division title is now the WCW Cruiserweight title. So, just some small changes there, but I think they look cool. And I looked at some different stuff. Like, I know you can put the TNA, like, they put some, like, stickers or whatever, and you can put them on the belts and actually have the actual TNA titles. In my opinion, they look like shit, so I thought about using them, but I'm like, oh, they just look terrible. I'm going to use these, so, yeah, I thought about doing the TNA real titles, but I'm like, these look better, so we're going to stick with these. And those are our champions. So let's move on to, what do we want to talk about next? Let's talk about the rosters. So let's go through the rosters for WWE, ECW, and TNA. Now, first thing I want to talk about, not all the people that were on WWE 13 carried over to 2K14. We'll go through that after all this. But, yeah, so let's go through the roster real quick. So this is the roster for WWE. We have Abyss, Batista, Biggie Langston, Big Show, Booker T, Bray Wyatt, Brock Lesnar, Chris Jericho, Christian, Cody Rhodes, Damian Sandow, Darren Young, David Otunga, Edge, Eric Rowan, Fandango, Hardcore Holly, Jeff Hardy, John Cena, John Laurinaitis, Kane, Luke Harper, Mark Henry, The Miz, R-Truth, Randy Orton, Rey Mysterio, Rhino, Ric Flair, The Rock, Ryback, Santino Marella, Shane Douglas, Shane McMahon, Shawn Michaels, Sin Cara, Steve Blackman, Sting, Stone Cold, Titus O'Neil, Triple H, Retro, Undertaker, Wade Barrett, and last but not least, I think is Yoshitatsu. Yep, it is. So that is our WWE roster. So going into this, like I said, not all the people carried over. So let's talk about the people that didn't carry over. So the people that I didn't bring over from WWE 13 are as follows. We got Epico and Primo. I didn't end up bringing them over. I just thought they were a pretty worthless tag team. Plus, we got the primetime players now, and they kind of fill that spot and more. So that's kind of cool that we can kind of replace them and then do more stuff with them. Gangrel, I didn't bring him over from WWE 13. Rikishi and Val Venus. Those are the guys that were on WWE 13, the WWE roster, but I'm like, I don't really have any plans for them, so let's not bring them in. And Biggie Langston, he's on the roster too. Fandango, those are guys, they're going to be new people for WWE, but yeah, that is the WWE roster. Let's move on to the TNA roster. Of course, the TNA roster is a lot smaller than the other rosters because a lot of changes to the TNA roster happened at Bound for Glory. Of course, we announced that we're getting rid of the Knockouts, and of course, we announced that Alex Shelley will be leaving TNA, breaking up the Motor City Machine Guns, so they are officially gone from TNA, and this is the roster now. So we got AJ Styles, Alberto Del Rio, Amazing Red, Bobby Roode, Bret Hart, Brian Kendrick, Chris Harris, Chris Sabin, Christopher Daniels, CM Punk, Daniel Bryan, DDP, Dolph Ziggler, Eric Young, Grandmaster Sexay, Gunner, Hernandez, Hollywood Hulk Hogan, Hunico, Jack Evans, James Storm, Jay Lethal, JBL, Jerry Lynn, John Morrison, Kevin Nash, Kid Cash, Conan, Kurt Angle, Low Key, Nigel McGuinness, Paul London, Robbie E., Samoa Joe, Scott Hall, Scotty 2 Hotty, Sheamus, and Six. And those are, Six is X-Pac. And that is our TNA roster. So, excuse me. So the people that that didn't make it over from TNA to from WWE 13 to TNA 2K14 are as follows. I'm gonna mention the knockouts and all that. So we got AJ Lee, Alex Shelley, Alicia Fox, Beth Phoenix, Curryman, Farouk, Gail Kim, Ken Shamrock, Karma, Layla, Lita, Paige, and Tomko. Now, I eventually plan on getting Tomko. I just wasn't able to find a good one. I actually have a guy making one for me, so I'm waiting for that. We'll talk about him later. But, so yeah, most of those guys are gone. I would like Curryman back, but I couldn't find a good one. And I'm not really sad that that he's not there. But Tomko's the only one that I would have liked to have been a part of this roster that that he wasn't. And yeah, that's about it. I think we have a good roster. We brought back a lot of the X Division guys that were in WWE 13. A lot of these guys were part of the roster at one point during WWE 13. It's not like I'm randomly throwing these guys in. Like, Amazing Red was in the TNA roster in WWE 13. Jay Lethal, Eric Young, Kid Cash, Jerry Lynn. So I didn't just like randomly pick people. These were all people that were on the roster at one point. And yeah, that's TNA. It's like I said, it's going to be a little bit smaller than the rest of the rosters, but the reason for that is we're going to have Gut Check, we're going to have a bunch of other things that are going to be bringing in new people all the time, so eventually it's going to balance out to where they have a good roster. Not to say they don't have a good roster now, I think they have a really good roster, but there will be more people eventually. Alright, now we're going to move on to ECW. And yeah, so let's just go through it. First we got Antonio Cesaro, Austin Aries, Blue Meanie, Brodus Clay, Bubba Ray Dudley, Chris Hero, Devon Dudley, Davey Richards, Dean Ambrose, Drew McIntyre, Eddie Edwards, El Generico, Goldust, Great Khali, Heath Slater, Jack Swagger, Jay Briscoe, Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso, Jinder Mahal, Justin Credible, Justin Gabriel, Kevin Steen, Kofi Kingston, Lance Storm, Mark Briscoe, Matt Hardy, Michael Elgin, Mick Foley, Nova, Raven, RVD, Roderick Strong, Roman Reigns, Sabu, The Sandman, Seth Rollins, Steve Corino, Stevie Richards, Tenzai, Tommy Dreamer, Tyson Kidd, Vader, and last but not least, Zack Ryder. That is the ECW roster. There are a couple people that didn't make it over from WWE 13. Let's just go through them real quick. So from WWE 13, the people that didn't make it are as follows. The New Age Outlaws, The Godfather, and Ted DiBiase. Those were people that we got rid of. I don't really have plan, and Terry Funk, Chainsaw Charlie, whatever. But I plan on getting a car, and he's going to be like the GM of ECW. And I'm already losing my voice listing off all these things. And that's our roster. I want to thank someone real quick for creating the Blue Meanie and pretty much all the BWO. His name is the Goblin Show 1. That is PSN. You can go add him if you want the BWO. He's also making me a Tomko, and he's got my back. He's like my main guy for CODs. He's like, hey gangster, if you ever need a COD made, come to me. I got your back. Give me some time, and I'll make it for you. And I appreciate that. So shout out to him. Like I said, his PSN is the Goblin 1. And go ahead and add him on PSN if you want the BWO and the Tomko that he's making. And if you have anything else you want me to shout out, I'll do it for you. Just let me know in a message or whatever. And I'm sorry I haven't responded. I've been meaning to, but I read your message, and I appreciate it. And yeah, so we made the BWO. They look great. Here's Meanie, the little portrait of him. Where's Nova? There's Nova, and then last but not least, Stevie Richards. So, some nice looking cars. The battery for controller 1 is low. I should plug that in real quick. And yeah, so that's our ECW roster. I really enjoy it. It looks awesome, and I can't wait to use it. What else do we have to mention? We're gonna start the show eventually. I want to, get a lot of these things out there so people know. All right, next, I think the last thing we're going to talk about is teams. Let me just check my list. I can close that. I don't need that. So we talked about the big shows. We talked about the rosters. We showed the champions. Yeah, show tag teams. That's what's left. I think that's about. That's probably gonna be the last thing. Then we're gonna jump into all the action, which I know what people are waiting for. So of course we got a good amount of tag teams on 2K14. Now this isn't in order by brand or whatever. This is just kind of like this tag team and then in this tag team. So it's not in order of like by brand or whatever. So anyways, let's just go through it. First we got the Shield. Of course they formed at Barely Legal. So we'll see more about that on ECW. Next we got Evolution, Primetime Players, Masked Maniacs, the New World Order, Santoshi, 3MB, the Wyatt family, the Usos, Scum, which now consists of Steen, Vader, and Steve Corino, since Dean Ambrose is no longer a part of it. Next, we got the American Wolves, LAX, Hellraisers, America's Most Wanted, Triple Threat, the Dudley Boys, the Rude Brood, International Airstrike, Impact Players, Too Cool, the Briscoes, Jericho, Awesome Truth, London and Kendrick, Road Scholars, World's Strongest Team. So that's what we're going to be doing with Biggie Langston. We're going to be teaming up with Mark Henry, and it should be interesting. The Blue World Order, and I think our last team is that? Yeah, the People's Champs. So we teamed them up at WrestleMania against Jericho, and I'm like, you know what? I really don't have anything planned for them as a singles wrestler. Let's just keep them as a team, and they'll be in action later, and they're going to be referred to as the People's Champs. I think that's the best name for them. I don't know. It's the best one I could come up with. So I think that's about it. I think we're finally ready to get into the action. We went through the rosters. We went through the superstars. I guess we can show this. There are 44 people on WWE, 38 on TNA, and 44 on ECW. And I think that's about it. I think so. I still feel like I'm missing stuff. We took a lot of time to, go through everything, but I still feel like I'm missing stuff. Anyways, I think, whatever, if I'm missing something, fuck me. But anyways, let's finally jump into the action. We got a jam-packed card for the first episode. First, we're going to have the debuting Primetime Players. They're going to be going up against R-Truth. Let's see if they can be successful in their first match on WWE. So let's see who wins. Awesome Truth wins. Big win for them. We're actually going to cut to a video right now. And yeah, so let's do that, and we'll talk about it in just a second. Alright, big video there, guys. The Miz turning on R-Truth after the match, breaking up the team of Awesome Truth, which is pretty sad. Not really. They weren't really doing anything, and I think the team ran its course. I think they were a team way longer than they should have been, and we're finally gonna break them up. We're gonna turn Miz heel. We're gonna turn R-Truth into a babyface, and we got some plans for these guys. So it'll be interesting. And this is gonna be the first thing that I'm gonna use in my feud or the rivalry thing. They're gonna be the guys that we tested out with. And as far as I'm aware of, the only thing that it does is they have like a match every week. They probably had videos and stuff, but I think that's kind of stupid that they have matches every week without changing the stipulation or whatever, or building it up. But whatever. We'll see how it works. So anyways, let's go on to our next match. Steve Blackman versus Shane Douglas versus Rhino in a three-way hardcore match. Of course, Shane Douglas lost his hardcore title at WrestleMania against Shane McMahon, and he is looking to win it back. This is not a number one contenders match. This is just a hardcore match. So let's see who wins. Rhino wins. Big win for him, the former hardcore champion, looking to regain his title And with big victories like that, he'll definitely be getting a title match very soon. So we're going to be cutting to a couple videos after this. So let's cut to those videos, and we'll talk about them in just a second.
Bray Wyatt, if you think you're gonna use me and throw me away, you have another thing coming. I brought you here, and I'm gonna be the one to take you out next week. Your reign of destruction is gonna end before it begins.
Alright, big videos there. The Wyatt family making their WWE debut, attacking Steve Blackman after the match. Of course, at WrestleMania, they made their debut. Those were the guys in Abyss's Dreams. If you haven't seen that, it was I thought it was a pretty good angle. And, you know, they're making their mark. Of course, they announced that they're going to bring pain and destruction to WWE. And that is definitely some pain and destruction towards Steve Blackman. You know, he just lost his match, and then he gets his ass handed to him. So, what a terrible night. But, of course, let's not forget about the promo. Abyss challenging Bray Wyatt to a match next week on Raw, saying, hey, you're not going to use me and then throw me away. You know, I brought you into this company, and I'm going to take you away. I'm going to stop you before you even begin. So let's announce the main event of Raw next week. Bray Wyatt, Abyss, one-on-one. That's going to be the main event of Raw next week. Huge main event, and I hope you guys are excited. I am. That's going to be huge. So let me check something real quick. Let me just check if I'm missing a video or not. Okay, that's ECW. Okay, check. Alright, we're good so far. Alright, so yeah, Rhino wins. Wyatts make their debut, attack Steve Blackman, and Abyss Bray Wyatt next week. Who's excited? I am. Alright, next we got the Rhodes Scholars taking on the People's Champs. Just a tag team match. Nothing big storyline going into this. This is going to be the People's Champions' first tag team match. I mean, they won against Jericho. Actually, did they win? I think I ended up ending that match. I don't remember. We'll just say they won. But yeah, they're undefeated currently, I guess, whatever. They defeated Jericho at WrestleMania, and they're looking to continue their reign against Cody Rhodes and Damian Sandow. Let's see if they can. Big win. The Rock and John Cena, the People's Champs, continuing to steamroll over tag teams. And is this a possible team we might see as WWE Tag Team Champions in the future? We'll have to wait and see. Alright, next we got WWE Champion Ryback in action. He's going to be taking on David Otungad. Oh, that's something I want to talk about. So we're on today's show, we're going to be having the end of the year awards. So we did that during Bound for Glory. I'm like, hey, these are the categories. You guys vote. And we'll reveal the answers on the first episode of Universe for 2K14. I have those all calculated. When I read comments, I will read those things, and yeah, so that should be fun. And I just remember that because David Otungad was on there. So yeah. So anyways, Ryback, David Otungad, one-on-one. Let's see who's gonna win. I hope to God Ryback wins, or this video after this match is not gonna make much sense. And he does, thankfully. Ryback, the WWE Champion, successful against David Otunga. Of course, he defeated Brock Lesnar for the WWE title at WrestleMania in a hard-fought match. And making quick work of David Otunga. Alright, now we're going to cut to a video. And yeah, so let's cut to that video. And we'll talk about it when we come... Hold on, is it one video? I feel like it's... Yeah, it's two videos. Okay, never mind. So it's going to be a video post-match, and then a video involving a completely different set of people. So, Let's cut to those videos, and we will be right back.
What a hell of a pay-per-view WrestleMania was last Sunday. Now, if you didn't watch it, or you're just dumb as a rock, we are no longer the WWE Tag Team Champions. I'll give my props to Santoshi. They were the better team that night, but the Hellraisers are ready for their rematch. I'm ready right now. Slow your rolls there, slow your horses there, cowboys. Because if anyone's getting a tag team title match, it's gonna be us. We're the wheeling dealing, kiss stealing, jet flying, limousine riding, best tag team in WWE that will soon again become the WWE Tag Team Champions. Woo! And if you have a problem with that, we'd be glad to fix it for you.
Alright, big videos there, guys. Of course, let's talk about in order. First, we had Brock Lesnar, not too happy he lost the WWE title, attacking Ryback after his match. And, you know, he's pretty pissed that he lost the WWE title. Probably looking to win it back. And we'll just have to wait for that. But, and then after that, we had the Hellraisers come out and talk about, you know, yeah, Santoshi, they beat us for the WWE Tag Team titles. We still want a rematch. And then Ric Flair and Batista, a.k.a. Evolution, come out and say, hey, if anyone's getting a tag team title match, it's going to be us. And pretty much just challenging them to a #1 contenders match. Now, that's not confirmed yet. This is kind of the start of something big. So, yeah, that's that. Batista and Ric Flair, they're looking for a WWE title match. Hellraisers, they're looking for a rematch for their titles. And we'll just have to wait and see where that leads. Alright, last but not least, the main event of WWE. I wanted to showcase some of the new talents on WWE, so I'm like, hey, let's make a fucking 6-man tag. We got Jeff Hardy and Rey Mysterio and Sin Cara. Of course, they're kind of new talents. They are, of course, Sin Cara was on TNA. He got drafted over to WWE. Well, he got traded for X-Pac. X-Pac came to TNA, and Sin Cara went from TNA to WWE. We decided, hey, we're going to team up Rey Mysterio and Sin Cara going into 2K14, and here it is. And they'll be taking on the debuting Fandango and this new team, the world's strongest team, Biggie Langston and Mark Henry. So we got a big match here, and let's get it started. I was going to say let's pop off, but yeah, so post-match replay, that's done. Should we put on entrances? I feel like we should put on entrances just because it's a special, the first main event of WWE. Yeah, fuck it, we're gonna do the thing. Just double checking stuff real quick. I think we're all good. So yeah, let's start it up. Hopefully my video does not get flagged for using the WWE, because I'm using the WWE arena. I'm more likely to get fucked because WWE posts a bunch of videos on their YouTube, so hey, they might do a video fucking Rey Mysterio in the Raw arena, and I might get fucked, but hopefully not. We have a black screen right now. Hopefully, one of my main concerns for Universe was like, okay, I couldn't use custom logos in WWE 13 because it froze my game. Am I going to have a problem with that going into 2K14? We'll find out about that on TNA, because that has a custom logo. So hopefully it doesn't freeze up like it did in WWE 13. But this looks like it's going on perfectly, which I like a lot. And yeah, so I think the entrance is about to start. Here comes the charismatic Jeff Hardy, the charismatic Enigma. I'm sorry, fucked that up. But it's a nice Raw stage we got there. And of course, if you want to see more action, you can go to the WWE app in the App Store and blah 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 blah. And but here comes Jeff Hardy, looking pretty familiar, wearing the same attire he did from Bound for Glory. A lot of people are probably going to complain about his entrance, but it's whatever. We're not going to see this very much. And of course, if you want to follow him on Twitter, Jeff Hardy Brand is his Twitter. I actually went back, so I downloaded some COS, right? And you know, I was fixing up some of the stuff. I didn't agree with some of the what's called the stats that they had, like 100 strike power on fucking Jay Lethal or something. I'm like, that's a little bit ridiculous. So I changed a couple of those things around. Now, Jay Lethal didn't have 100 strike power. Oh, I thought I heard... Hold on, is Rey Mysterio's music on? It better not be. Okay, I don't think it's on. I can't hear it. So yeah, I was changing around a couple of the attributes and stuff like that. And when I finalized it, it's like, oh, you know, here's all the information for the guy. Do you want to put in their Twitter handle? So for some of these guys, I was like, all right, I'll put in their Twitter handle, whatever. Maybe somebody follows them or something. And I actually went in and was like adding the Twitter of some of the COS that I downloaded, which I thought was funny. I put in like Steve Corino. Who else did I put? I put in like Goldust. I don't know, some different ones. I just thought it was kind of funny. But yeah. So anyways, we saw Jeff Hardy, Rey Mysterio, and here comes their partner making his return to WWE, Sin Cara. And of course, you can follow him at the Sin Cara WWE. I'm gonna take a drink real quick because my throat is already fucking killing me. I did a lot of talking, way more than I usually do when I start this, but and I'm gonna be trying out the Gamma G Fuel Peach Mango. It's a new flavor they added. I ordered it. I'm like, you know, I'm interested because I've been trying their recent flavors. Like I remember when they released watermelon. I'm like, I gotta try watermelon. It sounds awesome. And I tried it, and it was really good. And I'm like, damn, I gotta try this peach mango. So I ordered some. They're having a special, like if you order a box, they'll give you like 5 free peach mango samples. So I'm like, damn, I'm gonna snatch that up. And so I ended up getting it. I'm gonna try it right now for the first time. It smells great. Like as soon as you tear open the package and you put it in the water, that fucking peach smell just consumes you, and it smells great. That smells fucking awesome. It smells great. Now let's try it. It's actually pretty good. It's pretty sweet. Sweeter than some of the other ones. But, it tastes good. It tastes really good. And I am not sponsored by them. I wish. I'd love to get some free product, but, yeah. Gamma, sponsor me. Hashtag sponsor me. But the only hashtag you should be using is hashtag Best Universe on YouTube. Because, you know, that's what I do. It's my thing. And there was Fandango. Now we're going to have the tag team entrance of Mark Henry and Biggie Langston, the world's strongest team. Sadly, they don't have a Twitter, but you can follow them on, I don't know what their Twitter handles are, but you can follow them on Twitter if you want. So here they come, this rough tag team. It's pretty much like a mentorship. You know, they're pretty similar in size and stature, not size and stature. Biggie Langston's just a little bit smaller than Mark Henry. But it's kind of this mentor deal. You know, they're big, strong guys. They're both black. They are both black. It's kind of hard to miss. And they're kind of similar. Like, they're really strong guys. They're big guys, very intimidating. And this is pretty much Mark Henry mentoring Biggie Langston and kind of guiding him. And they're going to start out as a tag team. I would like to join the match. I'm going to be Jeff Hardy. All players assigned. Alright, awesome. Can I switch? Oh, I can. Awesome. And Fandango going down hard. And sadly, some of the guys didn't carry over, like Gangrel and whatever, and Rikishi. But we made it up with some of the new guys. Instead of Epico and Primo, we got the primetime players. Instead of Rikishi, we got Fandango. Instead of Gangrel, we got Biggie Langston. And then of course, the the Wyatt family. They made their debut tonight. And, not their in-ring debut, but they made their debut. And, just a lot of new talent on WWE right now. It's a pretty exciting show to be a part of and watch, and I want to hit that move. But, one thing I want to talk about 2K14, I fucking hate tag team matches. Fucking hate them. They are so goddamn annoying. The partners on the sides are so fucking grabby. They just want to constantly grab you. Like, look, I don't know if it's like, yeah, look, he grabbed me. Now, I kind of just sat there and let him do it, but, when I try and record matches for, like, the weekly wrestling review, you can see it. You can see it in some of the matches. Anything that has, like, more than 2 people, like a tag team match, 6-mans are the worst, because you got 2 hands coming at you, and they just want to grab you. They're like, we got to touch you. We want to touch your butt. And, it's so fucking annoying. I fucking hate it so much. But, yeah, I wish there was, like, some setting I can change where it's, like, less grabby. Please, for the love of God. I did make a matching attire for Sin Cara and Rey Mysterio. I don't know why I didn't put it on, but it'd make them both yellow. I thought it was kind of funny. Well, not funny, it looked cool. But I think we're going to have a harder time with the matches in 2K14. Excuse me. Hey, Gamma. Making me burp. Plus, I haven't had anything to eat. Plus, my jaw is just fucking killing me. So, it was yesterday. I was fucking chewing on a water bottle. I was, reading the internet and chewing on a water bottle. And I don't know. I guess I stretched my mouth too wide. And my jaw cracked. And as soon as it fucking cracked, my ear popped within, like, milliseconds. It was literally, like, 2 pops. It was like, pop, pop. Like I just got shot. And, so my jaw cracked, and then my ear popped, and it was the most painful thing ever. It still hurts me today. My jaw feels kind of weird. I don't know, I feel like it's kind of dislocated. I just feel like the right side of my jaw is kind of hanging more. And there's a huge pain in my ear on the right side. It hurts so much. So if I talk weird or whatever, just know I'm in a lot of fucking pain. And I just thought it was the stupidest thing. I'm biting a fucking water bottle and then... God damn it. And as you saw when I was in the corner there, I was getting grabbed a shit ton, like I'm the goddamn Beatles. They love me. But, what was I going to say before I jumped into all this? I don't remember. I was going to say something. Oh, I think I'm going to have a lot more trouble with matches in 2K14. Basically because the computers are fucking super powered. Now, I'm playing on hard difficulty. I'm thinking about bumping it up to Legend. I don't know if I'm going to bump it up to Legend or just kind of fix all the settings. Kind of like bump up all the settings, the reversals and stuff like that. I did that once for like a recording for WWE or the Weekly Wrestling Review, like when I was doing matches. I put the difficulty on hard and then bumped up all the settings. Jesus Christ, was it the most unfun thing I've ever done. It was so fucking annoying. They countered everything. Fucking everything. And, oh my god, the universe strikes again! Are you fucking... I turned off the stories, bro. Bro. Unfucking believable. Alright, good to see new games, same shit, nothing's changed. God, that is so fucking stupid. I wonder how, I hope some people were betting in the comments like, shit, I wonder how long it takes for his universe to fuck him over. Oh yeah, I'm gonna guess like an episode. Oh no, you know what? It hasn't fucked him up in a while. You know, I'm gonna guess maybe a couple episodes before it fucks him up. No. Episode 1, Match 1. This is exactly what happened in WWE 13. We had fucking the best in the world and the Rock and Sock Connection, and they fucking tried to break them up within the first episode. So I can't wait to see the shit that pops off this episode. So we already got the potential breakup of Rey Mysterio and Sin Cara. Now we're not actually breaking them up because I'm not going to follow these stupid ass storylines. I mean, this is literally their first night of tag teaming and they're already going to break up. Fuck no. Fuck universe, you're not going to dictate my storylines this time. I'm going to dictate them. I'm going to pick who breaks up and who doesn't. And we're not following these stupid fucking storylines. Rey Mysterio and Sin Cara are still a tag team. I think I lost this match. No, I didn't. I'm amazing. But, god damn it, that's so stupid. Like, already, folks. Like, it's unbelievable. It's fucking unbelievable. But Jesus, man. And I can't fucking be Jeff Hardy. I have to be Sin Cara. Ugh. This fucking game. Jesus Christ. I thought, you know, maybe new publisher, you know, it's 2K now. It's not THQ. It's not going to be a piece of shit. Nope, it turns out it's still a piece of shit. Oh, man. Unfucking real. I thought we got away from all the bullshit. We're leaving that in the past. We're starting brand new. It's the 2K series, not WWE 13 or 12 or whatever. It's going to be brand new. It's going to be awesome. Boy, was I fucking wrong. Jesus. Oh my god. Unbelievable. If this is the type of shit that I'm going to start seeing, I can't get a fucking move off. Fandango's just so goddamn amazing. Oh my god. So that, yeah, the bots in 2K4, I lost. Fuck me, the bots in 2K14, they are so ruthless. Like, they fucking love ruthless aggression. That's what they do. They beat you up. They non-stop just fuck you in the match. Like, whenever they get a finisher, they hit it immediately. There's no pandering. Unlike WWE 13, where there's like, if they were to lift you up for their finisher, they wait about, you know the timing if you've played the game, but they wait and you could time it. Here, you can't fucking time it. I can't time any fucking counters. They just destroy me. Now, I want to do something really quickly so people know that I'm telling the truth. So you see, we're going to exit the menu. That's it for WWE, sadly. I don't know, I'm at a loss for words right now. So this is ending. We're going to the menu real quick. Alright, so I didn't show this, but I thought I'd show this now, just so you know people would believe me. So we're going to go to Customize Universe, Story Options, and look what's off! Automatic Rivalries off, Tag Team Breakups and Creations off, Crowd Reaction Changing off, Injury on. Sadly, I always had the injury thing on in WWE 13. No one ever got injured. I was waiting for it. I'm like, okay, he's going to get injured. I think people got, like, when I did my WWE 12 universe, more people got injured then. WWE 13, no one got injured. Everyone was fucking healthy as shit. I could put them through 10 Hell in a Cell matches. They're still going to be healthy and smelling daisies. But, yeah, I think what fucked it up is all the DLC that they did, because every time they do a DLC update, and add new characters, it kind of fucks with your universe. They delete the tag teams. They just like kind of reset everything. So I think maybe that's what happens. Let's turn this on and let's save. And is it saving? Thing didn't pop up. Hold on. On. Except, okay, it's saving. You see the red icon. So I think that's what actually happened. I think because they added DLC, it reset it, and yeah. So I didn't even talk about some of the other people that were. You know what? We'll talk about that in a second. So I'm gonna turn this shit off again. So okay, bam, saving again. So yeah, let's actually talk about the superstars for a second. So of course we got our WWE roster, ECW and TNA. But there are a couple people that that I didn't talk about. You know, a couple people that were added to the roster. That's like, hey, gangster, are you gonna do anything with these guys? So here they are. Everyone else is inactive. We're not using knockouts. We're not using people that are dead. Andre's out. Big John Studd is out. I'm only going to use one Cena. I'm only going to use one Kevin Nash. So a lot of these guys are out. Yokozuna, whatever. So I've narrowed it down to a list of people that I might use eventually. This is the list. Hold on. So we got Bruno Sammartino, ignore Curtis Axel, and Ted DiBiase Jr. That was for something else. And it might be for a potential storyline in the future. So, and ignore that for now. But we got Bruno Sammartino, Dusty Rhodes, Goldberg, Jake the Snake Roberts, King Kong Bundy, Ricky Steamboat, Scott Steiner, Sergeant Slaughter, Ted DiBiase, Ultimate Warrior, and Virgil. Now, someone brought up a good thing in WWE 13, like, hey, you should do like an old school night episode where you bring in a bunch of legends and whatever. And I plan on doing that eventually. But yeah, a couple people, I know people are going to ask, hey, what are you going to do with Goldberg? What are you going to do? I want to know. You know, you hate Goldberg, but he's in the game. He's not a cost spot anymore. Are you going to use him? Blah, 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 blah. I have been thinking about it. No confirmed plans as of yet. I really want to focus on the storylines that I have going on right now. And then eventually, you know, maybe bringing in some new people. But Goldberg, the plan is to either bring him on WWE, WWE or TNA, and I haven't decided which one he'd probably be a better fit for. And yeah, so I'm thinking about stuff for Goldberg. I know a lot of Goldberg fans out there are probably like, hey, what are you gonna do? And yeah, I'm thinking about it. I don't have any concrete plans yet, but yeah, so everyone else is kind of eligible to possibly appear on the roster. But yeah, these are guys that we'll eventually do something with. But as of right now, they are all free agents. So yeah. So yeah, that's going to be it for WWE. The show's over. I actually want to see something real quick. So we're pretty much done with WWE. Let's jump into ECW. I want to see the match that they put. Oh, and something I want to talk about. There's going to be 5 matches for each show every time. So it's pretty similar to what WWE 13 was. It's going to be 5 matches a show, 8 matches on pay-per-view. Well, it's actually going to be 9 matches on pay-per-view. I'm breaking pay-per-view down. 3 for WWE, 3 for TNA, 3 for ECW. And I think that'll make for a well-rounded show. But I just want to see the matches that they assembled for ECW. So we got Dreamer, Sabu, Jimmy Uso, Goldust vs. Vader, Brodus Clay vs. Heath Slater, Justin Gabriel vs. Zack Ryder, and Seth Rollins vs. Jax. They didn't use any of the Cause. Well, they used Goldust and Sabu and Dreamer and Jimmy Uso. But yeah, they didn't use Kevin Steen or Steve Corino or the American Wolves. Kind of sad. Whatever. That's not going to be the ECW card. I'm gonna end the video here and then set up ECW real quick. But I just wanted to see what they put together. So yeah, that's WWE. Hopefully we don't have any more stupid videos on the rest of the show. And yes, let's jump into to ECW. It's gonna start out with a video. And pretty interesting one. And yeah, so let's start up ECW and get that show on the road.
Ambrose, tonight is the start of a rampage. If you thought what I did to Cactus was bad, You ain't seen nothing yet. After I'm done with you, I'm coming for the rest of the Shield and my ECW World Title. The bloodshed begins tonight.
Alright, welcome back. Now we're moving on to ECW. Let's talk about how ECW started with Kevin Steen cutting that promo talking about Dean Ambrose betraying him at Barely Legal by, leaving Scum and turning his back on Scum and joining the Shield. And that's the second person that ever turned their back on him. First one being Cactus Jack, and we also saw the match that happened there. Very brutal match. Actually, I don't think anybody won because it glitched out. But yeah, I think it was either Kevin Steen or Dude Love glitched out, and one of them just went through the crowd. And amazing game. Gotta hand it out to whoever the fuck makes this game. What a piece of shit it is when I turn off the goddamn stories and they still work. God damn. But anyways, so. Yeah, Dean Ambrose, Kevin Steen, that's going to be our main event for ECW. Huge main event. Former Scum members collide. And that's going to be an awesome main event. Can't wait for that. But, yeah, a whole new direction in ECW. Scum's not on top anymore. They're kind of losing. They were kind of that it factor of ECW, and no one wanted to fuck with them. And, they ran roughshod, and now they're kind of like dying down, They started with Steve Corino and Kevin Steen, then Cactus Jack, then Vader, then Dean Ambrose, and then Cactus Jack left and turned on him. Then Dean Ambrose turned on him, and now they lost the ECW World Title. So it's now Steve Corino, Vader, Kevin Steen, and who knows how long that will last, because, with the Shield in town, and, it's not looking too good for Scum. So we'll just have to wait and see how that plays out. But anyways, enough about that. Let's talk about ECW in general. Barely Legal was an awesome show. I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys did too. And, yeah, we're going to move on to ECW now. Our first match here is a four-way dance between Brodus Clay, Matt Hardy, El Generico, and Roderick Strong. Of course, Brodus Clay is going to be making his singles debut. Of course, we always saw him in a tag team with the Godfather. The Godfather's a Funk. But since I didn't bring Godfather to ECW, we're going to bring Brodus as a singles wrestler. And he's got some tough opponents here. We got El Generico, Roderick Strong, and Matt Hardy. Let's see who's going to come out on top in this match. El Generico, big win for him, and I forgot to mention this at the beginning. Whoever wins this match potentially has a title match against RVD in the future. We'll see. Now, I don't think we're going to make this a #1 contender match for the ECW TV title, but whoever wins this match will definitely impress me, and El Generico winning that definitely impresses me. And who wouldn't want to see El Generico RVD for the ECW TV title at the very first pay-per-view? That sounds like a fucking amazing match. It might happen. We'll wait and see. But El Generico definitely looking good for a TV title match. Alright, next we got 3MB taking on American Wolves. Of course, the American Wolves had an awesome night at Barely Legal, defeating the Impact players in their return match. And sadly, 3MB, they didn't have an awesome night. They issued an open challenge, got accepted by the BWO, and they ended up losing that match. So that sucks for them. They're looking to redeem themselves, and a victory over here against the American Wolves would definitely be pretty impressive. But they got some tough competition because they're going against the Wolves. Anyway, so let's see who's going to win between 3MB and the American Wolves. 3MB wins. I knew that was going to happen. I knew. But you got to think the Impact players kind of sour that they lost to 3MB and probably cost the American Wolves their shot, or not shot, but their match against 3MB. Big match there. It looks like the feud between Impact players and the American Wolves are going to continue. Now, the American Wolves were supposed to win. But, when I randomized the match and I pretty much simulated, I have no control over who wins. So, I was thinking, should I continue the feud between Impact players and American Wolves? And this pretty much answers my question, saying, yeah, we're going to continue it. So, the Impact Players American Wolves feud will continue next week. Alright, next we got ECW TV Champion RVD taking on Jack Swagger in some one-on-one action. Not much of a storyline. Let's see who's going to win here. Jack Swagger, impressive victory over RVD. Maybe we'll have to have a match. Jack Swagger versus El Generico. Winner takes on RVD for the ECW TV title. That sounds pretty interesting there. Yeah, then we might have to do that. But big win for Jack Swagger. Very impressive. Alright, next we got the Kings of Wrestling, Chris Hero and Antonio Cesaro. I'm not going to call him Cassius Ohno anymore because he's not Cassius Ohno. He's now Chris Hero. So he's going to be teaming up with Antonio Cesaro. They're going to be taking on Dreamer and Raven in a tag team match. Of course, Dreamer and Raven, they had a match at Barely Legal. Dreamer ended up winning after, he challenged Raven. He said, hey, I want to have one more match. If I'm going to have a match with anybody, I wanted to be against Raven at Barely Legal. They had the match. Dreamer won. So big win for him. Sadly, the Kings of Wrestling / Triple Threat had they didn't have a very good night. They took on Sandman, Matt Hardy, and Sabu in a 6-man elimination match. They ended up losing, but it was a valiant effort. So let's see if they could pick up some momentum here. A win over Dreamer and Raven would definitely do that. And yeah, anyways, let's see what happens. Raven wins. Big win for him and Dreamer. The team of Dreamer and Raven defeating the Kings of Wrestling. But we got a video, so let's air that real quick, and then we'll jump to our main event. Alright, big video there. Raven turning his back on Tommy Dreamer. You gotta think, Raven's never been that really nice guy. He's always been a heel. He's always had ulterior motives for what he does. And, he's probably not too happy that he lost to Dreamer, even though they're kind of friends. Raven's a pretty selfish guy. And, he's definitely looking to extract some revenge on Tommy Dreamer for kind of embarrassing him. I don't want to say embarrassing him. Raven more so sees it as embarrassing him by defeating him at Barely Legal. So, yeah, Raven now a heel, turning on his friend Tommy Dreamer. And we got to remember these guys, well, this was before the match, but they are former ECW Tag Team Champions and former rivals, or friends turned into rivals. And looks like that just happened again. They went from friends and now they're rivals again. So, yeah, we'll have to wait and see what happens there. But, of course, our main event, a match that I am super excited for. Dean Ambrose, former Scum member, taking on Scum leader Kevin Steen in a one-on-one match. We're going to make this shit epic. We're going to bump up everything. We're going to do pins, DQ off. Let's get some weapons. Baseball bat? Baseball bat sounds good. Yeah, we'll do that. And we're going to put entrances on. We're going to check out the ECW arena. I think this ECW arena looks great. Honestly, I think it looks really fucking good. You guys can let me know in the comments. Seth Rollins there. Oh my god, don't tell me that we're going to have a stupid video with Seth Rollins and he turns on Dean Ambrose and lines himself with Kevin Steen. If that happens, that's not supposed to happen. Hopefully he doesn't get involved. Oh god, I can't handle any more stupid videos. Please, no, please, I can't. My heart can't take all the goddamn shit that this game throws at me. Please don't. Look at that arena, folks. Now, the arena's pretty much the same, but the set and ring has changed. And I think it looks really... It's definitely a better ring than what the last one was in WWE 13. But here comes former TV champion Dean Ambrose coming to the ring for his main event match. The first main event of ECW. He's going to be taking on his former friend Kevin Steen. This is going to be a hell of a fight. And this is just going to be a fight, man. Kevin Steen, you know, he said the bloodshed begins tonight. It starts with Dean Ambrose. He's going to make an example out of him like he did with Cactus Jack. And then he's going to come for his ECW World Heavyweight Championship. But you got to think, what about the other members of the Shield? What about Roman Reigns? What about Seth Rollins? You know they're going to be watching this very closely. So they're going to have Dean Ambrose back. But, yeah, it's pretty interesting. And I just love how this feud is still continuing. You know, Scum dominated ECW last year for WWE 13. They were the biggest angle, the biggest storyline, probably the best storyline that happened last year, and it's gonna continue. It's still got momentum. Like, this storyline hasn't slowed down. It's just been like consistently good. Now I don't know if Kevin. Okay, here he's coming out. I was gonna be like, damn, where the fuck is he? But Kevin Steen, he's looking to inflict some pain tonight, and he's looking to make some people bleed and suffer. Look at that look on his face. He looks pretty angry. You know, he lost his... Oh, he can't wait to get to the ring. He's running. But, you know, he lost his ECW World Heavyweight title. He lost a friend, pretty much. A friend, a teammate. Dean Ambrose. So, you know, he's pretty pissed off. He just wants to beat somebody up. That's what he wants to do. He wants to fucking rip some heads off. And that's exactly what he's gonna do. So let's start this match. No more just talking. Let's get to this action. We need this action right now. Kevin Steen, Dean Ambrose. Who's hyped? I'm hyped. I hope everyone else is hyped too. I think I should have been Kevin Steen. Whatever. But here they are, former friends turned enemies. Dean Ambrose. I don't know if it's just me, but this Kevin Steen looks really small. Like, look at that. I'm gonna have to fix him. And I just downloaded this Kevin Steen last night. I actually had one before, and I didn't like it. I didn't like the way it looked and stuff, and so I'm like, oh, let me download a new one. And I ended up downloading this one. I haven't had a chance to... Actually, I didn't have a chance to play as it. I was fixing his moveset a little bit. Just, you know, I thought it was so cool that they added the pump handle neck breaker as a move in this game. And it's awesome. I really like it. I feel like it should have been Kevin Steen. This is kind of gay. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, oh man. Can I restart and then I can be Kevin Steen? Okay, awesome. I'm going to be Kevin Steen. I accidentally picked Dean Ambrose. But Kevin Steen looking to inflict some pain. That was not what I wanted to do. A nice backbreaker. Look at that move. Kevin Steen going all out right now. This kind of bothers me how little he is. He's a big guy. He just needs to be taller. I think that's it. His head's kind of small too, though. I did not want to do that again. Whatever. Bang. I love this arena. I think it looks awesome. I love the ring, the entrance. It looks awesome. Well, I guess we're not using the kendo stick. Damn, what a shoulder block. And Kevin Steen wasting no time getting to the weapons. Just handing it to Dean Ambrose. You gotta think this is gonna be a bloody fight. I hope there's blood. Otherwise it'd be a pretty disappointment. I want a weapon. Can two people not get a weapon at the same time? Oh, we definitely need a table. I hear the fans chanting Daniel Bryan. What the fuck? Fans, you're stupid. Daniel Bryan is on TNA. God.
What a kick that was. A stiff uppercut.
Oh, look at these guys going at it. Kevin Steen going for the table. Actually, there's a move I want to do that I really like that they put in. And hopefully it's the, hopefully it's a sign that they're going to do more of this stuff. But this move right here? Yeah, here it is, the apron move. I talked about this in WWE 13. I'm like, I wish they'd do some apron moves, and they added this. I wish they had the powerbomb. That would be so fucking cool. But, hey, you got to start somewhere, and I think that's a cool place to start at. So that's a cool move. I'm glad they added that. And, whenever I play as Kevin Steen, I'm probably going to do that move. Just something he would do, you know. Damn right, Michael Cole, this is a massacre. It's going to be the massacre of Dean Ambrose.
There's all sorts of crazy stuff under the ring, and all of it can inflict
A bet. Let's go. Shades of Sting. Oh, nailed him with a bet. What's the grapple? Oh! Pretty brutal. Yeah, I want all these fucking weapons. This is going to be all-out warfare right now. They are going at it. Kevin Steen hates Dean Ambrose. That's the story here. He hates him. Can't stand him for betraying him. He's been betrayed once. And, you know, like I said, we saw what happened to Cactus. And he's trying to do that to Dean Ambrose. But Ambrose fighting back. And like, I can't reverse jack shit. Ah, what the hell? I put him in there. Another thing I hate about this game is like when there's tag team partners, there's pretty much like an invisible wall like blocking you from getting in the ring. It's so frustrating. Oh, what are we gonna do? Damn, brutal shot. And you gotta know that these guys know each other very well. You know, they grew very fond of each other when they became part of Scum, or when Ambrose became part of Scum. And oh, oh, can we do that to the table? I don't think we could. Oh, going for a power bomb. Brutal. Ambrose is getting demolished this match. Oh, I know what we're gonna do. I know what we're gonna do. Setting him up. Swanton bomb through the. Did we hit it? I think we did. Oh, but it didn't count. That's gay. Whatever. Pump handle neck breaker. If you haven't seen this move. Boom. Look at that shit. That looks so fucking brutal. It's crazy. Dean Ambrose, what's he got planned here? He just went through a table. Oh, now Dean Ambrose picking apart Kevin Steen. Kevin Steen more of a brawler. And then Dean Ambrose more that methodical, just beat you up and wear you down. And that's exactly what he's doing. Look, focusing on the knee. Oh. Damn, that is something Kevin Steen would do. Oh, missing with the chair. Aw, I countered that. Come on. God, I want blood. Give me blood. Oh, what a chop right there. I think everyone in the crowd heard it. Well, probably because it's a pretty small crowd, but they all heard it. Shit, what's gonna happen here? What a move. You know what we need? We need the announce table. And maybe a ladder, too. I'm liking this match right now. It's just like a back and forth fight between these two guys. That's what it needed to be. This is exactly the match that I wanted. Just all out beat the fuck out of each other. There goes Dean Ambrose. That is not what I wanted to do, but whatever. Powerbomb to the outside. Oh my god, he is not going to be able to move in the morning. Oh shit, that's what I was going to do. Oh, nice forearm. Oh, but it's alright. I don't want to spear you. Actually, I really do. I want to spear him through that guardrail. He comes through the guardrail, well, I'm going to put him in the guardrail. Come on. Yeah, buddy. Nah, come on. What the hell? He won't go in the corner. Alright, Ambrose. Come on. There we go. OMG moment. Boom! Spear through the guardrail. Kevin Steen is a man on a mission, and his mission is destroy Dean Ambrose and eventually all the members of the Shield and get his title back. We'll put this in the ring for fun. Actually, no. Yeah, I don't want that shit. I want a weapon. Oh, Dean Ambrose coming out with a crutch. But he needs that. There, he's bleeding. Yeah, buddy. That's what we want. Let's read the shirt. Hold on, turn around. Actually, I can't read that shit. But I'm sure violence, brutality, and all that fun stuff is on that list. Damn, what a lariat.
And another knee. Huge shot to the midsection.
Bam, what a clothesline of Kevin Steen's.
I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far.
Oh my god, man, let me get my weapon. Dean Ambrose fighting some life. Maybe that blood just kind of kick-started him. Ooh, he's got a signature. What's he going to do? But I countered. Can I get a ladder now? Thank you.
Nobody home for that one. He saw that one coming.
I got 2 legs, bruh. Yeah, chant Daniel Bryan. It makes so much sense. That is my ladder. Oh, look at that brutal beatdown with the ladder, man. No, I didn't want to pin him. There you go.
I think he sits up at night coming up with things to do with a ladder.
Boom. All right, now let's go. Dean Ambrose, I want you to meet the ladder.
Back into the ring now.
All right, Dean Ambrose meet ladder, ladder meet Dean Ambrose. Hold on, did I take his finisher? I think I did. Wow. I don't remember doing that, but you know, whatever.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, Dean Ambrose with a powerbomb of his own. Damn, brutal.
What's he think he's gonna do with that?
Oh, Nice shot.
Superstars will do whatever it takes to win here tonight. And he wants to get out of there in the worst way. This arena starting to come together in support. They're urging.
What can I do with two finishers? I'm trying to think. I think it takes 3 for the suplex to the outside.
Under the rules of a no disqualification match, the referee is powerless.
Come here. Oh, let's have a battle. He's got a bet. I got a Singapore cane. He should, yeah. Oh, he should have won. Whatever.
This is an example of how your very livelihood is on the line every time you compete in the WWE.
Right. Ambrose. Okay, I thought he was going to go flying the other way. Oh, I got an OMG moment. Let's use it. Shit. I think it's an F5, right? Oh, package pile driver? What? Boom! Wow, you can do the package pile. That's awesome. I thought it was going to be like there was, it seemed like before there was only like certain moves you can do on the announce table. But now they've expanded it. That's awesome. Wow, that was fucking crazy. I was not expecting that. But Kevin Steen not satisfied with that. He is looking to inflict a lot of damage. Maybe even some permanent damage. We'll have to wait and see. But I know what I want to do at least one more thing. Did I use? I don't think I used the ladder. I think I reversed it. Okay, maybe there's 2 more things. I want to use the ladder, and I want to put a flaming table. And look at this match. Match of the year already, right here? Oh, shit. Oh, I think I did do this to him. Yeah, whatever. Do it again. Oh, I gotta... Shit, I gotta get rid of something. I will get rid of the chair, don't you worry. Alright, chair gone. Can we get a table now? Yeah, buddy. No, not what I wanted to do. Can you set it? Oh, you can set it on fire out here. This is not a place I'd want to do it, though. And we risk burning the whole building down. Damn, what a shot. Oh, he's picking up the ladder. Does he have the same thing in mind as me? No, it doesn't look like it. That would have been so gay if I put him through there. Light the table. I don't think we need the ladder anymore. Oh, roll him up.
There's the pin. He got body there. But that's about it. Sometimes the moves in no disqualification matches cause as much damage to you as they do your opponent.
Alright, light this fucker on fire. Come on. Right. There we go. Yeah, buddy. No, 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 no. We're not ruining this fucking spot. We're doing it. Oh, maybe I'm going through. Nope, nope. You are. Oh, I kind of fucked it up. Now I gotta do it through the other one. No, no, no. Now it's gonna push it again. Yeah. Oh shit, Dean Ambrose trying to get out of this match as quick as he can. No, 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 no. Oh my god. Oh, okay, okay. Oh shit, it's right there, the turnbuckle. I actually have this shit set up, like, somewhat. Okay, come on. Come on. Come on, let's go. Flaming table. Let's... No, you're doing some stupid fucking move. That's so gay. Oh my god, why? Why must you do this stupid shit?
Oh, don't do this.
I can't reach that shit now. Oh my god, why do you have to do a DDT? Oh, maybe? No. God damn it. Whatever. I'm angry pump handle neck breaker for you. God damn it, stop with the roll-ups. That was a close one.
I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far. It's been so physical.
Ooh, that was a close one. I can't get him in that corner.
At some point, Ambrose would weaken.
Yeah, I can't push it. Now oh, I thought I was stuck in there.
What a battle this has been. This no disqualification, anything goes match.
Oh my god, is it gonna put me through? Oh shit. Oh my god, that was close.
Into the cover hook, and he kicks out. Huge shot to the midsection. Did you hear how his leg connected?
I think it's package pile driver. Actually, no. Wow, he stole it.
Oh, what a counter. Look at the athleticism on display there.
Oh my god.
Under the rules of a no disqualification match, the referee
No, not what I wanted to do.
to stop this one. Dean Ambrose is in trouble here.
This is what I wanted to do. Catch him with the F5. Boom! Alright, folks. I think it's time. There's going to be a special video to end this match show, and I think it's time. It's been an awesome match, but all great things must come to an end. So, let's set that match up right now. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the match. Keep it locked for TNA, and watch me get headlock drivered. Alright, so I'm going to end the video before I get pinned, and yeah, let's cut to that video.
Bound for Glory was a great pay-per-view, and the only reason for that was me. Not only did I make my return to TNA, but I also organized the return of the greatest faction in the history of pro wrestling, the New World Order. It feels great to be back with my brothers in black and white. Everyone in TNA has now been put on notice that we are going to be running things around here. And our first order of business is the TNA World Title. Brett, you should have seen the look on your face when you thought I was coming to help you. It's probably going to be the same look when I take your title. What do you want, little man? You're kinda in the middle of some important NWO business. I'm here to let you know that if anyone is gonna get a world title match, it's gonna be me. I actually earned my shot, unlike someone who thinks they deserve it. If you want a shot at the world title, you're gonna have to beat me. I might not be the biggest guy, but I'm something you'll never be. A good wrestler.
Alright, now we are on to TNA. Hope you guys enjoyed ECW. I thought the main event was awesome. And let's talk about that ending segment a little bit. So, you know, of course we cut off the video and then we cut off the match, then put in a video. And that was Seth Rollins running in, handing Dean Ambrose a chair, allowing him to hit Kevin Steen and win the match. So, you know, his Shield brethren coming out and helping him out. And then after the match, the Shield getting in the ring to put a beat down on Kevin Steen, but the Shield made the, or not the Shield, Scum made the save, Steve Corino and Vader. So it looks like it's going to be some faction warfare there, and it's going to be good. It's going to be good. The Scum storyline is not slowing down. I don't know what, I think I mentioned this earlier. It's not gained so much momentum, but it's kept the momentum the whole time, and I really like that about the storyline. And going into, you know, future plans, I think it's going to be really good. And anyways, let's talk about how TNA started. I thought it started out with a great promo, at least on Daniel Bryan's part. We'll talk. Okay, so the show started out with the NWO, Hulk Hogan, Scott Hall, and Kevin Nash. Six-Pac wasn't in there. We'll just call him X-Pac. He wasn't in the ring at the time. He was backstage, you know, probably shitting in someone's food. And that's for people who know what I'm talking about. But what's it called? So Hogan pretty much comes out, talks about his debut at Bound for Glory, and what he has planned. You know, the NWO is back. They plan to run roughshod on TNA, and their first order of business is to win or take the TNA World Heavyweight title. But Daniel Bryan's like, "Nuh-uh, I earned my shot, and you're gonna have to earn your shot too. And if you want your shot, you're gonna have to beat me. So let's announce it. Main event of Impact tonight is huge. Daniel Bryan versus Hulk Hogan. Daniel Bryan putting his #1 contendership on the line, which he won at Bound for Glory in a 4-way against Kurt Angle, JBL, and Del Rio. He's putting that on the line tonight against Hulk Hogan, and that's going to be interesting. And I love Daniel Bryan's his last. I got a hair in my mouth. All right. I love the last line. Like when I was writing the promo, and I'm like, dude, that's an amazing line. I gotta include that. Where he's like, you know, I might not be the biggest guy, but I can't say I will be one, like, better than you at one thing, Hogan, and that's being a better wrestler. Like, damn, him with the shots. But yeah, anyways, so that's going to be the main event of TNA Impact. It's going to be good. I'm really looking forward to that. But, you know, we got a hell of a show today. So let's start off with our first match. Eric Young making his return back to TNA. He's going to be taking on former X Division champion AJ Styles. Of course, AJ Styles not too happy. He lost his X Division title to Christopher Daniels at Bound for Glory. It was an awesome match, but sadly he didn't end up retaining his title. But he's going to be taking on Eric Young. Look at that goofy looking pose. That's Eric Young if I've never seen him before. Or if I ever seen him before. But yeah, let's see how this match plays out. And let's see who's going to win. AJ Styles wins. Big win for him. And, you know, he's not too satisfied about winning the match. He's kind of a little bit angry about losing his title. And he's looking to inflict some pain. And we're going to cut to that video real quick. Actually, is this one video or two? And it's two. Okay, it's going to be a video post-match. And then there's going to be a video for a backstage segment. So let's cue those videos and we'll talk about them in just a second.
I thought we had each other's back at Bound for Glory. But I guess you're just a typical white American using Latino Americans to do your dirty work. Look here, stupid. It didn't matter if we had each other's back. At the end of the day, only one person was gonna win. And to top this all off, you eliminated me. Yeah, and I'm gonna do it again tonight.
Alright, big videos there. First, AJ Styles going to attack Eric Young after his match, trying to release some of the aggression he has from losing his X Division title. But Jerry Lynn making the save for Eric Young, taking out AJ Styles. And I'm looking forward to this feud because these guys have a lot of history. You know, Jerry Lynn was kind of like a mentor to AJ when he was coming up. Mentor. You know, they had a lot of great matches. I think they're former tag team champions together. Oh, shit. I'm really not sure about that one. I think Jerry Lynn won it with Amazing Red? Or did he... I feel like he won it with AJ. Hold on. I gotta look this up now. Because... whatever. Even if they're not... even if they weren't tag team champions, there's still, like... there's a story there. I'm just going to check real quick. No, he did win the tag team title to Jerry Lynn. Okay, that's what I thought. So yeah, they're former tag team champions, former really good friends, but, you know, they haven't talked to each other in a while. And AJ, he's kind of not that, you know, sweet young kid that he used to be. You know, he's this lone wolf, and he doesn't like anybody, and he's kind of pushed all his friends away with Joe and Daniels. So it's going to be interesting to see what AJ and Jerry Lynn have. So I hope you guys are excited as I am. It's going to be really good. And our backstage segment, the other video, was Del Rio blaming JBL for not winning the match at BFG, and then challenge him to a match later tonight, which you can see over there. It's going to be after this X Division match. So that'll be interesting. And yeah, I'm really excited for the AJ Jerry Lynn feud. I am, because just the story between the two, their past, and now they're gonna come together, and it's gonna be good. But anyways, enough about that. Next, we got a three-way X Division match. Amazing Red and Kid Cash are making their return to TNA, and they're going to be taking on Chris Sabin, who's wrestling his first singles match back in TNA. Well, not back. Well, kind of back in TNA. Back in the sense that he's a singles wrestler. I mean, for the past 2 years that we've seen him, he's always been a part of Motor City Machine Guns. You know, it's been a while since we've seen single wrestler Chris Sabin, and I think it's going to be exciting. He's got two tough opponents, Amazing Red and Kid Cash, and let's see who's going to win. So we're going to let this match play out. We're going to be reading some comments during this match. I hope you guys enjoy it. But before we read comments, let's talk about the end of the year awards. Hold on. Either there's like a fucking whole hairball in my mouth, or I didn't get rid of that hair. I think it should be good now. Actually, I'm interested to see if this match is going to load up. To see if custom logos is going to work. And it looks like it's working. It kind of looks like it's stuttering a little bit. Come on, baby, work! Let me use them custom logos. Oh shit, it works. Let's go. No stupid videos. Pretty please. Hold on, what? Okay, they're duking it out. So yeah, hopefully there's no stupid videos. Oh, let's talk about that for a second. So after the ECW match, so pretty much after I got hit with that headlock driver and I cut the video to air the other video, or I cut the match to air the video, Ambrose hit me with the headlock driver, pinned me 1, 2, 3, he won. And then they showed a video after, and it was basically them shaking hands. So, you know, the complete opposite thing that we wanted. It's been a night of complete opposites, where it's like, okay, we want to promote this new team of Sin Cara and Rey Mysterio. Oh, they're going to turn on each other. oh, let's promote this hated feud between Dean Ambrose and Kevin Steen. Oh, wait, they're friends at the end. Like, oh my god, I can't wait to see what... We're probably going to have Daniel Bryan join the NWO after the main event. Like, I can see that happening. But, yeah, so anyways, enjoy the match. Let's talk about the end of the year awards. So, of course, I had you guys vote on a couple of different categories, and we're going to go through them real quick, and who actually won. So this is kind of like a slammy award night right now. God, which award should we save last? You know what? Let's start with the shows first. Not the shows, but like the WWE, the TNA, the ECW, and then we'll go into the other stuff. So let's start with the WWE stuff. So first, WWE Wrestler of the Year. You got to pick from John Cena, Brock Lesnar, Stone Cold, The Rock, Randy Orton, Undertaker, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Edge, Jeff Hardy, and David Otunga. And the person who ended up winning that you guys voted for was Brock Lesnar as WWE Wrestler of the Year. And I have to agree, he had a very good year. Held the WWE, he's like a multi-time WWE champion. He had a very, long, awesome reign. Had awesome matches with Cena and Randy Orton. And who else did he have a match with? He had a match with Shawn Michaels, and then Shawn Michaels, Triple H, and then Ryback. And, the whole people power thing. And so, yeah, I can agree with that. Brock Lesnar, definitely WWE Wrestler of the Year. Definitely earned. But there's some other people that notable mentions, like Randy Orton. I thought he had an awesome year in WWE. IC champion, WWE champion, had a good feud with Stone Cold, had a good match with Brock Lesnar when he lost it to him, joined Evolution, feud with Jeff Hardy, awesome match at WrestleMania. So Orton had a good year. Cena had a good year too. Won the WWE title, had a good feud with... Who did he feud with? I know he feuded with Jericho, he feuded with Lesnar. I didn't do too much with Cena, but anyways, enough about that. Brock Lesnar, WWE Wrestler of the Year. Next, we have WWE Tag Team of the Year. I'm not even going to list all the people because we already know who's going to win. The Hellraisers won. Definitely, when I put these two guys together, and it all started with the date night, it turned out to be like really awesome. And it was just an awesome tag team. After all my other tag team stuff didn't work out, like Best in the World. If Best in the World worked out, we might have never gotten the Hellraisers. So I'm kind of glad that happened. And I really like the team of the Hellraisers, Austin and Kane. And I can't wait to do more stuff with them in 2K14. So Hellraisers, WWE Tag Team of the Year, definitely. And last but not least, for the WWE Awards, we have WWE Faction of the Year. Not many to choose from. We had Evolution, People Power, and Ministry of Darkness. And Evolution ended up stealing that. People Power was pretty close. Evolution only won by 1 vote. So, yeah, that was good. It wasn't a long faction run. It was about the last 4 months of WWE 13. But... they did some big stuff. It started with Triple H, then Randy Orton. It was a slow build. And then we brought in Batista and then Ric Flair. And I thought it turned out to be really good. So, yeah, I don't know if I agree. People Power did its thing too. But, I don't know. It's a tough one to call. So, those are your winners for the WWE stuff. Next, we got ECW. So first, ECW Wrestler of the Year. Ended up going to Seth Rollins. He won with the majority of the votes. He had a good year too. TV champion, or first ever TV champion, ECW World Champion. He had a lot of good matches, a feud with Dean Ambrose, and he won King of the Ring. So he had a good year. It was awesome. Happy for him. But so yeah, he won that. Next, we got ECW Tag Team of the Year, which was actually a tie between the Briscoes and Scum. Scum didn't do too much as a tag team. They did more of stuff with the faction. But, wow, that's a pretty short match. I didn't even get to read all this stuff. That kind of sucks. So Sabin wins. That's a big win for him, winning his first singles match in his return to singles wrestling. So that's a big win for him against Amazing Red and Kid Cash. I guess I'll set up another match. Hold on, do we got a video after this? No, we don't. Okay, so we are going to, I guess, set up. I guess we'll do JBL versus Del Rio. Even though, I don't know, I was hoping that would last a little bit longer, but it's alright. Trying to think of stuff. Because I haven't even read comments. Okay, we'll do this match. And I think I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to make it an epic. But we're going to make this fast. Alright, that should be good. Alright, so enjoy a second match. Surprise. Alberto Del Rio versus JBL. Of course, this is coming off their match from Bound for Glory, where, you know, we already talked about this, whatever. They're going one-on-one. Enjoy. I'm going back to these Slammy Awards. So anyways, as I was saying, ECW Tag Team of the Year is a tie between the Briscoes and Scum. Like I said, Scum didn't do too much as a tag team. It was more as a faction. If anything, I'd probably give it to the Briscoes, just because they were more of a factor in the tag team division. You know, they held the tag team titles. They had awesome matches with International Airstrike and 3MB and the Kings of Wrestling and the Dudley Boys. So I'd probably give it to the Briscoes, but it ended up being a tie between the two. So that was that. Next, we got ECW Faction of the Year with no surprise. Scum just took that award home. Most of the people voted for them. No surprise. And they had a great year. They were a very integral part of ECW. They were in the main segments all the time. They were pretty much the main focus of ECW for ever since Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank and going forward, they were just, it was the year of Scum. So yeah, you definitely got to give it to them. Next we got TNA Wrestler of the Year. This one was kind of surprising. Not so much. I thought Brett was going to win, but you guys voted for Bobby Roode. He is your TNA Wrestler of the Year. He had an awesome year in TNA as well. Was the top heel, had an awesome feud with Bret Hart, held the TNA World Championship, led a team called the Rude Brood, and they had a lot of success. You know, it was originally Gunner, Nash, Rude, and Aries, and they all held gold. Aries was X Division champion. Gunner and Nash were tag team champions. Rude was world champion. Eventually, you know, the story unfolded to what it is now, and yeah. So I think Bobby Roode had a really good year. He was a very integral part of TNA. A good heel. He was probably the best heel TNA had. Next we got TNA Tag Team of the Year. Sadly, the Motor City Machine Guns did not win it. They were the runner-up, but the TNA Tag Team of the Year ended up going to Paul London and Brian Kendrick. People really enjoyed when I brought them in. You know, they came in as part of Gut Check, and they were a huge factor in the TNA Tag Team division, which was kind of struggling, which is kind of why I brought them in, because they knew they'd boost up the tag team division, and they did that, and they had an awesome year for tag team wrestling, and you guys voted them as TNA Tag Team of the Year. Next we got TNA Faction of the Year. Again, just like the ECW Faction of the Year, it's pretty much a no-brainer. You guys voted the Rude Brood. We talked about them a lot, but they were a very integral part in the World Heavyweight title scene, the tag team title scene. They dominated a lot of people, and it was just really good. I really enjoyed it. Next we got Knockout / Diva of the Year. We're going to throw this in with the TNA awards. You guys voted for Paige. She won with the most awards, or the most votes, so she is the Knockout of the Year. And yeah, you know, she was part of Gut Check, and you know, she came in, she feuded with Trish, after the whole Divas and Knockouts feud, and yeah, I thought she was really good, and she did a great job. So, Paige Knockout of the Year. Sad we're not going to have any more knockouts, but it's alright. I'll get over it. What do we got next? Next is Feud of the Year, and there were some good options here. We had Bret vs. Rude, Bret Hart vs. Bobby Roode, Seth Rollins vs. Dean Ambrose, Abyss vs. Undertaker, Stone Cold vs. Randy Orton, Scum vs. ECW, Divas vs. Knockouts, and Triple H vs. Shawn Michaels. What ended up winning it was Scum vs. ECW, which is hard to disagree with because the feud went on for so long and it was so good and it involved so many people and so many twists and turns with Cactus Jack and now Dean Ambrose, and there were just so many people involved in it. You know, bringing in Terry Funk and Steve Corino and Vader and Sabu and Kevin Steen winning the Money in the Bank, and it was just awesome. It was probably one of my favorite feuds. That and Bret Hart vs. Rude were probably my favorite feuds to do. And yeah, I can agree with that. Scum versus ECW, best feud of the year. Next we got Episode of the Year. This one was kind of surprising. You guys voted for the draft being the best episode of the year. I thought it was a good episode. I thought the post-Royal Rumble show was actually going to win just because it was so epic is the word I got to use. Like, from top to bottom, it was just crazy. Like, there was so many crazy videos, returns, debuts, just things leading into WrestleMania, Bound for Glory, and Barely Legal. I'm like, you know, it was just a jam-packed show. It was one of the best shows I ever made. And the draft was good too. I enjoyed it. But and you guys obviously did too because you voted for it, so that was cool. Best episode of the year goes to the draft. Alright, and the final 3 awards. First, we got Pay-Per-View of the Year. This was actually a tough one because there were some good pay-per-views. So you guys got to vote for ECW Living Dangerously, King of the Ring, Taboo Tuesday, Night of Champions, Cyber Sunday, Money in the Bank, and the Royal Rumble. And the pay-per-view that you guys decided which was the best one was the Royal Rumble. I thought the Royal Rumble was an excellent pay-per-view. I think it was the longest pay-per-view that we did. It's like 4 hours or something. It was crazy. I thought the Royal Rumble match was great. I couldn't have asked for anything better. All the matches leading up to the Royal Rumble were awesome. You know, we had the 3-way with Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Lesnar, Davey Richards versus Dean Ambrose, Kevin Steen versus Dude Love, 3MB versus American Wolves, LAX versus Paul London and Brian Kendrick, Bret Hart versus Del Rio, and I think that was the whole card. And I can't believe I remember that all, but yeah, that was a great pay-per-view. Honestly, this was a tough decision. I really enjoyed King of the Ring. I really enjoyed the Cyber Sunday and Taboo Tuesday pay-per-views where you guys got to vote for the stipulation and matches. I thought those turned out to be really well. And Money in the Bank was fun. Living Dangerously was a lot of fun too. It was just a tough one, but yeah, I can agree with Royal Rumble. Next, we got Roster of the Year, and you got to either pick WWE, ECW, or TNA. What roster did you think was the best at all times? And you guys voted for ECW. You guys said that ECW had the best roster of the year, and it's hard to agree. I really like the ECW roster. I think there's a lot of good guys on there. Kevin Steen, the Wolves, Tommy Dreamer, Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, Goldust, RVD, Sabu. It was just a really good, well-rounded roster. And last but not least, the Show of the Year. I can't believe this match is over already. Are you crazy? These matches are just like, phew. Either that or I'm spending a lot of time reading these. I don't think I am, but oh shit. Okay. Anyways, final award goes to Show of the Year, which you guys voted for ECW. You guys said, hey, ECW is the best show. I look forward to it every single week. And yeah, so ECW kind of swept the awards here. You know, best roster, best show, best feud. What else did you guys vote for ECW in? I think that was about it. But it was very ECW. I'm glad you guys enjoyed ECW. Got a lot of big stuff planned for ECW this year. It's going to be really good. And yeah, so that's it for the Slammies. I honestly don't think I'm going to be reading comments this episode. I wish I don't know. I probably should have planned this out a little bit better. But I don't think we're going to be reading any comments this episode. I really am sorry. I do enjoy reading comments. It's one of my favorite parts of doing these things, interacting with you guys and seeing what you guys have to say. But I don't know. All these matches are going by really quickly. I was hoping I'd have more time to, like, you know, do the Slammies. They're the end of the year awards, and then, you know, read some comments and enjoy the match or whatever. But man, they're just going by so fast. So I want to apologize for not reading your comments this episode. If I'm going to try and mix these comments in with the next episode, I'm going to make sure I read all of the comments. I'm going to try and read the comments on this video and the next video. And yeah, so I want to apologize for not reading your comments. Just like I said, these matches are just going flying by. So I hope you guys enjoyed the JBL vs. Del Rio match. I hope you guys enjoyed the end of the year awards. I want to thank you guys for voting for them. So yeah, we're going to continue on with the show. We got a video after this match. So we're going to cue that up real quick, and we're going to continue on with the show. So let's do that up real quick. Alright, big video there, guys. LAX jumping JBL after the match. Del Rio with Hunico and Hernandez attacking JBL until America's Most Wanted, who made their debut at Bound for Glory, actually answering the open challenge of LAX and defeating them at Bound for Glory, come in, making the save for JBL against LAX. So, yeah, we'll have to see where that feud leads, but it should be good. It should be really good. So let's continue on with the show. We got 2 more matches, and then that's going to be a wrap. So next we got our NWO, their Team NWO, Hall and Nash teaming up to take on Too Cool. And I actually meant to put X-Pac in this match. I'm going to do that real quick. Hold on. Oh, god damn it. Shit, whatever. Hold on. My bad. Alright, customize freely. Shit. My bad. I forgot to put in X-Pac. Okay, so who's in this match? Scotty. Scotty too hotty, where are you? And some people are probably surprised, like, why did you bring back Scotty too hotty and DDP and some of these guys? The reason I brought back Too Cool was because I was looking at the roster and I'm like, damn, we have like no tag teams for TNA. You know, we got NWO and we got LAX and AMW, but where's X? I think X-Pac's in here. But I'm like, damn, we need some more like tag teams. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up bringing back Too Cool. They're gonna be a babyface jobber team, so nothing real big. But, and DDP, he's going to be like a babyface jobber, so that's their role. And anyway, so it's going to be Too Cool taking on NWO, Scott Hall, Kevin Nash with their buddy X-Pac. Let's see who's going to win. Hold on, let's save it, and then we'll simulate it. Never mind. Alright, so there it is. So, there it is. Too Cool versus NWO. Let's see who wins. Wow. Too Cool wins, probably by DQ. You had to think X-Pac being there for his buddies probably got involved, probably got them DQ'd. But you know what? NWO doesn't care because they're just going to run roughshod over everything. And that's alright. But that's a big win for Too Cool, DQ or not. So, big win for them. And of course, our main event, Daniel Bryan putting his #1 contendership on the line against Hulk Hogan. Let's see who's gonna win, man. we're going to make this an epic match, because that is the only way to do it. I think we're good. We're going to put on entrances for this, because it is the main event. So, yeah, let's do it up. Daniel Bryan, Hulk Hogan, winner, is the #1 contender for the TNA World title and will challenge Bret Hart at the first pay-per-view. Who is it going to be? This is a huge main event for TNA and just a huge match to end the first episode of Universe for WWE 2K14. It's been a very eventful show. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I have. I thought it's been a really good episode. It's going to be the start of hopefully something great. And, yeah, I can't wait. And here comes Daniel Bryan chanting no, as in, hell no. Fucking Hulk Hogan's not taking my World Championship title match away. So he's saying no, he's not going to take it. I'm going to win. No. I think that's what it means. I don't know. But here he comes to the ring, former TNA World Champion. Fun fact, starting WWE 13, he was actually going into, when I started WWE 13 Universe, he was actually the TNA World Heavyweight Champion. And now he's not the World Champion anymore, but he is the #1 contender for the World title. So, yeah, that's a fun fact right there. And he is looking to regain his title, but he has a tough opponent, and that is the Hulkster, Hollywood Hulk Hogan. My bad. And here he comes out with the feathers, strumming his air guitar, coming out in the black and white. Hogan. I love how they show the WrestleMania thing in the background. Like, what the fuck? But here he comes, Hulk Hogan. I like that, the entrance. That's cool. But, what a huge match for TNA. And it's going to be good. I'm excited. Daniel Bryan versus Hulk Hogan? What? And like I said, the winner of this match will go on to take on Bret Hart for the TNA World title at the first pay-per-view. So we're already going to confirm our first pay-per-view match by the end of this episode. So that should be exciting. Alright, Hulkster, rip open your shirt, brother. Is he going to do it? Oh, there it is. What a waste of a shirt, man. I wonder how many shirts he's torn up. And, like, we could have gave all those shirts to poor people, man. You bastard, just ripping them all up and shit. Wasn't it just to show how strong he was? Like, hey, I'm strong, I can rip a shirt open. Oh, coming in, Hulk Hogan using his strength against Daniel Bryan. And his strength and power, and that's what he's going to have to use to take on Daniel Bryan. Because look at this, hold on, if he can, there. Okay, hold on. If he'll stop hitting me, I will show the size difference. But look at Daniel Bryan showing why he's a better wrestler, and look at that. I'm up to his chest. But Daniel Bryan never stopped the size anywhere in his career. He always used that to his advantage. And, you know, even though he was a smaller guy, he had to work twice as hard. And that's what he's going to do here. Bam! Oh, I missed.
Did you hear how his leg connected? And that one hurt his hand.
What a great match to start off TNA. There's big things coming to TNA, man. Big things. And that is a hint in its own. Big things. But we'll just have to wait for that.
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest.
And you know, both these guys want to become the TNA World Heavyweight Champion. Hulk Hogan, multi-time World Champion, never has been the TNA World Heavyweight Champion. multi-time. He's been a champion to every company he's been to. Well, he's been to TNA and has been champion there. Okay, every other company he's been to, he's been champion. Not this one. Oh, Daniel Bryan can't do springboard moves anymore? That's kind of weird. That is really weird. Oh, what's Hogan gonna do? Damn, look at Hogan busting out all these wrestling moves. He's been watching some wrestling tapes, been practicing. Oh, series of elbows to Hulk Hogan. He can't take too many of those at his old age.
Oh, big right hand. What an impact from that kick. Non-stop assault against Daniel Bryan.
Ooh, just too sweet. I remember when I came up with this storyline, like back in 2013, and I'm like, I'm gonna do the NWO. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Can't wait. And I got some big ideas for this, like really big ideas. I just can't wait for TNA in general, man. Like, I don't want to mention it, but you know, we got Gut Check, we got another thing that's gonna bring in a bunch of talent that we talked about. Well, I'll fucking mention it. World X Cup. Some people are probably gonna be like, "Hey, gangster, when the fuck is the World X Cup?" Shit, I got a lot planned for this universe, and I mean a lot. Awesome pay-per-views, World X Cup, Gut Check, just different things. It's gonna be really, 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 really good. I gotta top what I did in WWE 13. That's a lot of pressure. You know, WWE 13 was amazing. Probably hashtag best universe on YouTube. You know, that's just myself gloating, but I think a lot of people agree that I just had just an awesome fucking, like, stories and just matches and shit. The matches are kind of hit and miss, because sometimes you got to rely on the computer to have a good match and all that stuff. But I think most of it turned out to be really well. And, but enough about that. It's all about the stories. I thought I had some good stories. Oh, I wanted to do the dive. And just the pressure of having to do that again. It's kind of intimidating, you know? That's a lot of pressure right there. Because I have to top what I did and then do it better. You know what I'm saying? So, and I don't know if there's the pressure from you guys, but there's definitely the pressure from myself to, like, I have to top everything I did previously and make it bigger and better. I was going to say bigger, better, and badder, but I wouldn't want to make it better. I'd want to make it better. So, bigger and better, definitely. And, yeah, I might even bump up the difficulty. It seems kind of easy. I know they get to beat my ass a lot during the matches, but I feel like I'm dominating the matches most of the time. Now, I don't know if I have to increase all the stuff. Wow, I already have my comeback? Are you kidding me? Damn, Hogan just overpowering Daniel Bryan, and then he did it again. There's Hulk Hogan using one of his 5 moves of doom. Well, that's Cena, but, you know, they could both have 5 moves of doom. Boom! Drop kick to the face! And you know the fans gotta be chanting for Daniel Bryan. Everyone loves the underdog. At least I do. I fucking love the underdog. I never liked guys like Hogan. Well, I did like Hogan, but it's like, I liked a lot of the other guys too. Like let's take for example, Austin and Rock. I never really liked them. You know, I was more of a Goldust kind of guy. You know? I thought, I'm like, he's the underdog. He's an awesome character, and like, you know, he's good. He's awesome at what he does. But he's never going to be Austin or Rock. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I feel like that with this match too. Like, I'm going for Daniel Bryan. What's he going for? Shining Wizard. Damn, that was a hell of a thing. Oh, Hulk Hogan about to come back. Uh-oh. Am I fucked here, brother? I think I am. You! Can I even reverse this? I don't think I can. Oh my god, if he just beat me? Wow! I can't believe I got that. That was crazy. Oh, Brian. Damn, what a kick! Let's go for the knee. Let's go for it. Let's go. Give me your face. Boom! Bazooka kick, I think, or the bazooka knee, I think that's what it's called. 2. And, of course, he kicks out. You know what, Hogan? You can kick out. Shit. Doesn't matter to me. Oh. I think everyone should do a power bomb when they do that. Like when they take you from the seated position. Oh, what are we going to go for? A snap suplex of sorts. It's not really a suplex. Oh, shit.
He anticipated that move perfectly.
Bam! Look at these two guys going back and forth. These guys want to become TNA World Heavyweight Champion, but only one of them can. And who is it going to be?
This has been brutal. What a reversal.
Let's go for this comeback, bruh. Alright, let's see if I can do this. We gotta press X. And let's do it again. Boom! Yes, yes, yes. Does Daniel Bryan have this? You know what we gotta go for? A headbutt. That's what we gotta go for. And he nails it. Let's go for the yes lock. I think I got way too close to the ropes. That was some bullshit. That was gay. Oh, man. Oh, it went for the forearm.
I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far. It's been so physical.
Oh, shit. These guys, they want it. But only one of them can have it. Who's going to be the #1 contender? I kind of feel sorry for Daniel Bryan. You know, he just fought a tough match at Bound for Glory against JBL, Del Rio, and Kurt Angle. And now he's already putting his thing on the line. Now, he didn't have to. He wanted to put it. He's like, hey, Hogan, you want a title shot? You're going to have to beat me. You're not just going to come in and say, hey, I want this. No. All right, big video there. Scott Steiner making his comeback or his debut to TNA, helping Hulk Hogan and the NWO. I guess we can now confirm that Scott Steiner is the other member of NWO. He's going to round out he's going to be the 5th person for the NWO. Big win for Hulk Hogan, so let's confirm it. Hulk Hogan, Bret Hart, one-on-one for the TNA World title at the first pay-per-view. We'll decide the name on the next episode, but yeah, big thing there. And then, of course, after that, we had Scott Steiner and Hulk Hogan try and jump Daniel Bryan after the match, but Bret Hart making the save for his buddy Daniel Bryan. And yeah, so let's confirm a couple matches for the next episode. We got, for WWE, we have Bray Wyatt taking on Abyss. Bray Wyatt making his debut next week, his in-ring debut, and he'll be taking on Abyss. On ECW, we're going to be having the ECW World Heavyweight Champion in action. Seth Rollins will be taking on Scum member Steve Corino. And on TNA, we are going to be having Daniel Bryan taking on the debuting Scott Steiner. So that should be a fun show. And that's about it. So I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed episode 1 of 2K14 Universe. If you did, leave a like on the video. Show this series some support. Let's get it some momentum going into the next episode. I'm going to try and pump these episodes as often as I can. I'm aiming for 2 episodes a week. Now, that I don't know if I'm going to be keeping on track with that schedule. That's just something I'd like to do, having 2 episodes a week. We'll see if I can keep up with that. So yeah, I'm aiming for like Tuesday and maybe Saturday for new episodes. There won't be one. There might be one this Saturday. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But anyway, so I want to thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the first episode of WWE 2K14 Universe. Can't wait to see you guys in episode 2. Until then, guys, peace out.